I know deep down in my heart I would not even be on this bike if it wouldn't be for you.
We call this bike shop out in Hammond, I mean, an hour away from where we live, and we're just searching and stretching and searching, and they're like, oh yeah, we got a kid that rides from us, a guy that rides up in here in Hammond. So we loaded up and just drove out to Hammond to meet this kid that rode for a Bike Zone bike shop.
But from that day forward, from meeting you guys, that day completely changed my life, because that's the moment I was like, this is what I want to do.
I mean, just instantly. I mean, we clicked. Like, you looked different and you rode different. Your style was different, but at the same time, it was like, he's a rider. He's one of us.
That started a very crazy obsession that's really still going on 20 plus years.
You know, a lot of times it's very physically demanding. It just takes a lot of practice doing things, tricks over and over and over. And then when we get together, it's like we kind of want to show each other our new tricks, to just see what he's been doing, to see his progression and he sees my progression. And then, I don't know, it's just when you see that, when it's all clicking, you really just feed off each other's energy.
I mean, at this point, we probably know each other's riding better than we know our own riding, because we see our riding on video, but for the most part, we're watching each other.
But I've always been interested in, like, what is it about us, you know? Like, even when I had my hiatus, like, what brought me back to it, you know?
When I have a good session, it's like, I'm so much more present, just as a dad, as a husband, with my job. I mean, and I noticed it because I did get away from riding, and I got back into it, and I noticed an immediate change. And I see my oldest, he's getting into sports and stuff, and he was like doing push-ups and practice, and he goes hard, and you know, my wife had to ask him, and I had to ask him, like, oh, he was like, oh, I'm tired, but I kept going, and I'm like, oh, well, where'd you learn that from? And he's like, I see you do it, I see you on your bike, and I was just like, yeah, so it's for them now.
Dude, you're making me cry! You're making me cry!
After I had a little hiatus, like, Terry got me back riding and convinced me to, and just laid into me like, no man, you belong on your bike. You belong on it. You have to. I'm not asking, I'm telling. I just really more focused and like rediscovering that love for it, and like, oh yeah, this is Flatland. This is life. This is where I belong. It's like I fell in love with it all over again.
It's really more than just bike tricks. I think it's different than you and I sessioning together, because I could be sessioning with anyone else in the world. I'm not going to get those same emotions.
But to still be connected on that level and share something that you love to do, I mean, it's just rare to have that. And it's all because like this force that's right. I mean, me asking, why do you think that is?
The reason is because, like, I know deep down in my heart I would not even be on this bike if it wouldn't be for you. In return, I feel like it's the same with you right now, because of your journey back on the bike. So it's like when we're riding together, there's this mutual respect and appreciation, and then this like amplified motivation. Dude, riding bikes is the whole reason we even know each other, riding Flatland. So I think with every trick pulled, it's not just like a trick pull. It's like every time we slam on the pedals, it's like a slam of like gratefulness that riding brought us together. With every session that we have, we always say like, how can it get any better than this? And then he shows up the next time, and somehow, some way, the session was a little bit better.
It's two different personalities, two different backgrounds. We come from two different places, yet we're so different, yet so much the same. And the common denominator there is our love for and passion for riding bikes. It's never ending. To quote Eugene, we'll be out, still out there, old man going bald, still riding.
Yeah, and it's happening.
It's happening.